today is, before we continue, I am going to entertain and shall entertain a motion to remove item 5C2 from the agenda. Motion by the, who was that? Sixth, and second by the third. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderman Key,
Yes.
Alderman Rogers,
Yes.
Alderman Randall O, Alderman Crute,
Yes.
Alderman Tolbert,
Yes.
Alderman Jerwinski.
No.
Motion carried.
Our next item on the agenda is 4A, old business, an ordinance making appropriations for corporate purposes for the city of Harvey for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2021, and ending April 30, 2022. Chair will entertain a motion.
Isn't that the budget, that's like weeks ago, right?
I'm sorry,
That's the budget.
that's 4A. Are we looking at 4A?
Yeah, that's the budget, it's still in committee.
I am, the chair is entertaining a motion.
Chair put it on there.
Chair recognizes the alderman of the Sixth Ward.
I had some conversations with the controller earlier today, and we were still unprepared to entertain a motion to bring a 4A. So we decided that we were gonna put it on for the next meeting, the next regular council meeting.
Okay, wasn't that tabled the last meeting? Was that the one that was tabled last meeting, is that correct?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
Okay, then we'll just leave that table then. It's not going anywhere. It fails. Next item on the agenda is item 5A, approval of minutes dated June 14, 2021. Chair will entertain a motion.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Motion by the first, second by the sixth. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Alderman Key,
Yes.
Alderman Randall O, Alderman Rogers,
Yes.
Alderman Crute,
Yes.
Alderwoman Jerwinski,
Yes.
Alderman Tolbert.
No.
Motion carried.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Next item on the agenda is item 5B, bills for payment, list 628, 2021. Chair will entertain a motion.
Point of order, Mayor.
The chair recognizes the alderman from the Sixth Ward.
Due to the lack of posting the finance meeting, we did have an opportunity to discuss it. The chair would entertain that if we could also bring that to the next regular city council meeting, we greatly appreciate it.
Was this already moved to committee?
No, it hasn't.
It was not? Okay, then the chair will entertain a motion to move it to committee.
I make the motion, please. Second.
Motion by the second, second by the third. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Alderman Rogers,
Yes.
Alderwoman Jerwinski,
Yes.
Alderman Tolbert,
Yes.
Alderman Key,
Yes.
Alderman Randall O, Alderman Crute.
Yes.
Motion carried. Remove the finance committee.
Thank you very much, Madam Clerk. Next item on the agenda is item 5C1, a resolution approving a redevelopment agreement, housing services initiatives, not-for-profit. Chair will entertain a motion.
So moved.
Motion by the third, second by the second. Madam Clerk,
Questions?
please. Chair recognizes the second one.
Hey, do the city own that property or you own that property that we give them or how do you own it? Do they own it already? They didn't say it, hey.
No, currently the city owns the property.
Alright, that's all.
Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Alderman Tolbert,
Yes.
Alderwoman Jerwinski,
Yes.
Alderman Randall O, Alderman Key,
Yes.
Alderman Rogers,
Yes.
Alderman Crute.
Yes.
Motion carried. And next, resolution 2946.
Thank you very much, Madam Clerk. Next item on the agenda is number 6, public comment. Madam Clerk, is there any public comment?
Oh, hold on, that was, the one we just passed was the ordinance or the resolution?
Resolution.
A resolution, okay.
So it's resolution
Yes.
2946.
Point of order.
No, I'm sorry.
We're gonna-
No public comment.
No public comment? Okay, thank you very much. Madam Clerk, the chair recognizes the Alderman of the First Ward.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I do have a public comment, and I would like to address the residents of the city of Harvey.
Can you do us a favor, Alderman, speaking to your mic?
Oh,
Is
absolutely.
the sound okay on that end? Is okay the way she is now?
You can move that shit up and down.
Okay, that's fine then, okay. Just want to make sure.
You know, in the first ward, and I can only assume it's citywide, we all know we have a lot of senior citizens living among us. Some of us, or I should say some of them, are even older than myself. And they have been living here a very long time. And they are finding it very frustrating with the lack of respect that some of their neighbors are showing them, i.e. playing the music very loud. Now, I don't know what we could do as elected officials. I don't know what the police department can do besides writing tickets and arresting. So I am asking each and every resident of the city of Harvey, please be considerate of your neighbors. Over the weekend, I had 2 neighbors, well, 2 residents in the first ward, separate areas of the ward. One was 84 years old and just got out of the hospital and had to relocate at 2 o'clock in the morning because she couldn't take the noise. I had another lady on the opposite side, on 163rd, that had medical issues, and she too could not sleep all night. Now, even though we may be thinking we're entitled to a good time, and rightly so, but please, your neighbors are entitled to a good night's sleep. So I'm asking each and every resident of the city of Harvey, in particular to the first ward, please be considerate of the parties, the traffic, the loud noises, the fireworks. We have a lot of seniors that need to get their rest, and they are not able to do so. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Alderman. Chair recognizes the Alderman from the Fourth Ward.
Thank you, Mayor. I was trying to see, can we get any type of update when it comes to the police department, when it comes to terms of the chief, having lieutenants been in place, and what plan do we have in place for folks?
We currently do have a chief. His name is Colin Rowland.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I know he's been ill, I think.
Yes, he has been killed.
It's been a couple of months, right?
I don't know exactly how long it's been, but I do know we will be making some adjustments this week. So once we finalize that, then I will notify you personally, Alderman, to let you know what it's been done. Chair recognizes the Alderman from the Sixth Ward.
Without the risk of being redundant, I'd like to reiterate what my colleague said from the first ward, is that we are aware that the 4th of July holiday is coming up fast, approaching us, and we would like to curb the, I don't know if most people know, but fireworks in the state of Illinois are totally illegal. And you stand at risk of injury, you stand at risk of setting something on fire. And I think that as a courtesy to the residents that don't shoot fireworks and don't play loud music and that type of thing, I think that we owe ourselves and we owe them that degree of respect. And I would really love for everybody under the sound of my voice to really go out and have a great time this 4th of July. Let's celebrate the independence of this great country, but let's do it in a safe manner. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Alderman. I'm going to piggyback on that statement. But sometimes, I'm not so as eloquent as my colleagues. But many of us, live in the city of Harvey, want to have the ability, of course, especially after COVID, to be able to have an opportunity to get out amongst family and friends, to be able to enjoy ourselves and have a good time. That is definitely understood. But I'll just go on the record with saying, but when it comes to issues of noise and issues of fireworks and things of that nature in the city of Harvey, this is something that we've been dealing with for a long time. Now, there's several ways as a mayor that I can look at this. We're working on, first of all, Alderman Key, we are working on some issues with the police department because we are reforming that department and it seems to be moving in the right direction, a very positive direction for our residents. But do we really want to use police to call on each other because we just don't know how to conduct ourselves like civilized human beings? And have we evolved to a situation where that's the type of society we are? I know that I grew up in a city of Harvey where, well, first of all, they did a lot of things differently because I remember telling people about, me getting a spanking by 5 people before I actually got home. So maybe that was just a different type of environment. But one thing for sure is there was a degree of respect that was always there, especially for our elders. Look, even if we didn't respect ourselves, the one thing that we were going to definitely do is we were going to respect our elders. And as our city has aged, it becomes even more important for us to do so. Now, what I would like for everyone to do, before I even give my suggestion, and first of all, because it seems like every time somebody from the city says something, somebody has a negative comment on it. Okay? So, let me recognize the fact that yes, there is a pothole that has not been done. There's a leaf on the ground right now. There's some trash somewhere that needs to be picked up. A tree needs to be cut. A stoplight needs to be repaired. And maybe a street light needs to be done. But even because of that, there still is no reason for you to show your behind and be disrespectful of the seniors of this community. Period. There is no reason to act that way. So what I would like for everyone to do is, as we are celebrating this 4th of the year, 4th of July, and as we continue to celebrate during the summer, to be please act as if those seniors are your grandparents. Please act as if those seniors are your mothers and your fathers. Because if your mother or your father had had a surgery and just came home, you would want the whole block to be quiet all day and all night. We're not even asking you to do that. What we're asking you to do is just be respectful. The reason why we have to pass ordinances, the reason why us as a body has to debate on whether we should or should not pass certain ordinances is because we're talking about quality of life issues, which we really should not ever have to argue about. We shouldn't have to worry about the time that people turn off music at a reasonable time. Do we want to allow them to play it at 2 o'clock in the morning, or should it be midnight, or should it be 10, or should it be 8? Just be respectful. If we start at that point, and if we do that for each other, then I believe in my heart that we will be moving toward a better city. We will have people who are happier, and then you're more than welcome to complain about all the other issues that you want to complain about. Because I'm more than ready for them, because I understand them too, because I live here as well, just like the rest of the aldermen do. But don't think about me, don't think about them. Think about the residents who helped to raise you. Think about the residents who you owe it to. So, That's all I have to say. Maybe that wasn't eloquent like I said, because you guys would have been, but I think it needed to be put out there.
Well said.
Thank you very much, Alderman. So on that note, being there's nothing else for the good of the order, the chair will entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Motion by the first, second by the sixth, Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll.
Alderman Cruz,
Yes.
Alderwoman Dorinsky,
Yes.
Alderman Rogers,
Yes.
Alderman Key,
Yes.
Alderman Tover,
No.
Alderman Randall Bell. Motion carried.
Now, before we go, I just want to make sure, Alderman Tolbert, we are going to allow you to stay the rest of the night.